Yeah, the platform is Platform 10. Are you ready to join us? Get on the train to success, the train to financial freedom, the train to time freedom. I am inviting you to join, register on my website to check out our webinar to give you an introductory information about digital marketing. These days, we all use social media, we all use digital tools, and the beauty is this business, you can run it alongside any commitment you have because your business is in your phone. Guys, take a leap of faith. Go onto my website www.mariam-ballo.com and register for our no-cost webinar. And if you are excited, you love what you see, buy our trial package, which gives you the full details of all you need to know to make an informed decision. You try our package out, there is nothing missing in that package. So we also give you 30 days money back guarantee. Yeah, why not? 30 days money back guarantee. We are so certain of what we are giving to you, and we want you to try out and be sure that yes, you want to do this is for you, and I'd love to see you on the inside. So go onto my website www.mariam-ballo.com and insert your name and your email address to register. Click that you're happy for business information to be sent to you. See you on the inside. Let's get on the train. Let's get on the train. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 21 of this interview series, Diversity in Digital Business. Hosted by me, as always. I just thought I'll put in that quick intro. Hope that you like that. Anyway, we're back to the interview. For those who are joining for the very first time, I'm a pharmacist by profession. I'm a proud digital entrepreneur and a mentor, helping individuals create additional stream of income through incredible opportunities in the online space. Today, I'm extra excited because we have a father of three as our special guest. He's based here in the United Kingdom and represent the growing group of male digital entrepreneurs stepping into the space. So far, the ratio of male to female guests on my series has been 30 to 70. While my goal is 50-50, I appreciate every individual who says yes to this interview series. Our guest has an inspiring journey, filled with lessons, determination, success in balancing fatherhood and entrepreneurship. I have 5 exciting questions prepared for him to deep dive into his experience. So I also want you to hear from him. So please, if you have any questions, pop them down in the comment section. If you have comment or anything to say, feedback, let us know in the comment section. Also, you can just let us know where you're watching from. So without any further ado, let's welcome my guest for episode 21, a thriving digital business owner. Hello, Komla. Thank you for saying interview series. Welcome.
Thank you so much for having me on here today. And good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody out there, depending on where you're watching from.
Great. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We have a global audience. So So I'll go on to the first question, which is usually introduction. I would like our audience to know who you are, what your friends would describe you as, and tell us a little bit about yourself before the business.
All right. So like it's already been said, my name is Komla Dela. I live in the United Kingdom. Originally from Ghana, actually born in the UK, but born to Ghanaian parents. Lived here for some time. My dad traveled around a bit. He was a medical doctor. He's passed away now. So we lived in Nigeria for some time, and then we went to Ghana. Yeah, I knew you were going to open your eyes at that. and then, and then we went to Ghana. So I actually did part of my preparatory education in Nigeria, did most of my secondary education in Ghana, did my first degree in Ghana. Then I decided to come back here to the UK, did a second degree here, started a family, and I work as well. So yeah, that's kind of a short intro about me. My friends, how would my friends describe me? Wow, that's a good one. So
Mm.
I'm generally, this is my natural disposition, is a rather quiet person. I have been forced somehow to come out of that because I'm a manager at work. I work in a mail company, very busy, so I'm having to interact with a lot of people, do one-on-ones with people. And then I like to go to church as well. I play a leadership role. I'm not a pastor, but I play a leadership role in church. So again, there's a lot of counseling and talking to people. And then I think when you become a father as well, I'm a father to three boys, you can't exactly be quiet, So yeah, so I'm a bit, I talk a bit more than I used to, but yes, so that's kind of me. And like I said, I work 5 nights. By choice initially. Nights I know is kind of unnatural for a lot of people, but being a family man living in this part of the world, sometimes those are choices you need to make. I'm very hands-on with my kids when it comes to homework and school meetings and stuff like that. So the option was you do nights and then you can do that in the daytime. So yes. So that's a bit about me. And
Amazing. Spotted. Very detailed, necessary information. And yeah, that's amazing. That's amazing. I'm sure quite a few dads will be watching us
yeah.
maybe later on or watching us live. There's someone watching at the moment. I don't know who the person is, but if they can make a comment, I'll be able to see who you are. So I'll go on to the next question. Thank you for that.
That's fine.
Which is, how did you come across this business and what was the process you went through to become a digital business owner? A lot of people start different ways. They saw the advert somewhere different from wherever, and some people might have been saying it because
Mm,
I've come across people that say, "Oh, I keep seeing this. I keep seeing this." They don't know what it's about, but they're not taking the steps. So
yeah.
because they want to know, they want to see the old stairs before taking the first step.
Mhm.
So to help them a little, can you talk us through the process you became a business owner?
Right. So I'm a proud digital business owner, by the way. So I came across a digital business online actually. It was just a point in my life where, like I said, I have quite a good job. I still work there. So the job is okay. It's fine. Demanding as and when it needs to be, but then with the ever increasing costs and everything that's going around, I think we've all come to realize that it's really hard to just have one job, you know. And I have a lot of dependents as well outside the country that depend on me for certain things financially. So I wanted a second stream of income. So I was looking around. Now, I had had a few bad experiences online. So I closed my mind to that chapter and I said, you know what? I wasn't going to do online work, but working nights is very difficult to have another job. What time am I going to do that? When am I going to sleep? When am I going to be with the kids? So I was kind of in a fix, not knowing exactly what to do. Then COVID hit, and I realized that traditional work is risky. I work with people who are air hostesses, they work in airlines and stuff like that. They were grounded, some lost their jobs. For me, because I worked in mail services, we worked all through COVID, but then a lot of people actually came to work where I work, part time, through an agency and stuff like that. So I could tell that traditional work wasn't very safe anymore. Now, I had some
Mm.
friends who worked online, but they did like generally 9 to 5. They're working online, but they are home, they clock in, they clock out. So then I was still wondering, well, how am I going to balance that with what I do? And then
Mm.
I saw a few videos. I saw a few videos about online work. It's flexible, it's this, it's that. And I was never really drawn to any of them, especially because I'd had some bad experiences online. And then I got to a point where I hit an all down low. I needed a lot of finances. There were a few changes to my family dynamics, And then I saw a video of my coach, who is my mentor as well. And something just drew me to that video. Like I said, I'd seen other ones before that, but there was just something about the video that just reeled me in. I'm a very practical person. I like to logically think things through rationally. So the timing was probably not the best, but then I just felt, you know what? I need to do something to change my circumstances. So I saw that video, watched it. That was in June, late June 2023. And then by early July, I watched the webinar. I took action. And then it got to the point of, okay, start the business now. But then I was at a financial point where it didn't make sense to start a business. But I thought, this is something I want to do. Something kept pushing me. Don't know what it was, but I'm glad I did. And then by August of the same year, I became a business owner. So that's that's the process I went through to get into the business.
Amazing. Very, very detailed. Everyone's journey is different. Some people, it takes time before you actually respond to that hard. And so many that you would see you won't resonate with. And that's absolutely okay. I could resonate with you as well. I saw so many videos when I saw my mentors, when I connected with that. And that's important. Whoever you're going with, make sure you're connected with them because they will be your mentor to guide you. So someone you can trust to guide you. Yes. So watch the webinar, get the trial package, make your decision on what strategy you want to start with. Like you said, I said to someone this morning that, you know what? He said, oh, after that and what next? So you decide how you want to start. Some people start immediately. Some people will say, I need to go. I want to do it, but it's not the right time.
Yeah.
And while they have at the back of their mind they want to do it, they're doing something at the background to make it happen.
Yeah.
So amazing. Thank you for that.
That's okay.
So why did you become a business owner? I know you mentioned few things about it earlier on, but as a manager in a good company, decent wage, I would say. Why did you decide to become a business owner? And how is the journey so far? What has the business done for you? And what skills have you developed? I intentionally put the skill there because there is amazing. It is amazing. I'll leave you to talk.
Okay. So yeah, the decision to become a business owner, like I said before, I touched on it before, was I needed to do something, even just financially. And yes, I'll be honest, I do earn a decent wage, but it's just some of the things I've chosen to do. I'm big on charity. I support some orphanages. They're just different choices I've made. And there's a saying that you can never have too much money. So,
Absolutely.
in as much as I'm comfortable, honestly, there's a lot more I could have done. And like I've said, I naturally just like to help people. And sometimes, with those of us in this part of the world, you get to a point where, and it's not easy. It's not easy to earn money. And then when people are genuinely asking for things, sometimes you actually get upset at the phone call or the message that you see. And I keep saying to people, you know why you're upset? You don't have enough to help them. That's what's winding you up.
Exactly.
If you had a bit of extra, I'm not saying help people who don't want to do anything, but you can tell some people are actually genuine and need the help. So I knew I needed to do something. I needed to do something. I needed multiple streams of income. I'd read about, how to change your circumstances and all that. And one of the first things you always hear is make more income. You could say save, but you need enough money to save. So that was one of the things that drove me into starting the business, and I decided to become a business owner. Then watching the webinar for this particular business, watching the webinar and going through the things, and like I said, I connected with my coach and my mentor, and I realized there are certain aspects of, there are a lot of online businesses, and I don't know about them because I don't do them. Okay. Yes, I was scammed with some sort of online gimmick, but this just the flexibility of it, the fact that you become your own business, or you own your business yourself. So flexibility, I'm thinking, right, with my regular job, if I'm on vacation, I can't do anything work-wise.
Mhm.
But with this one, you can kind of like, I went to Ghana a month ago to visit my mom. I took the business with me. All I had to do was take my laptop. So I flew from Manchester, checked in. I had like a 40-minute wait before boarding. I was online doing my business. Okay. Had a stopover in Amsterdam for over an hour. I was online doing my business. Got to Ghana, stayed in the capital city. My mom doesn't live in the capital city. Did my business when I was there for one day, traveled to where my mom lives. I was doing my business on the way back. So it's just that flexibility of business does not stop,
Mhm.
you're moving. And that's why I
Yeah.
decided to own a business, because then as well, we tend to work for people, and there's some really great bosses out there. I get that, but there's
Mhm.
nothing like working for yourself. Because then if you want to do holidays, you have to ask for time off. It may not be suitable. And being a manager as well, you can only let a certain number of managers be off at a time. So
Mhm.
sometimes it's difficult. You have to be liaised with other guys and stuff like that. But when you own your own business, you get up and go. And with this one, where you can actually carry the business with you, for me, it
Exactly.
was a no-brainer. So I just thought, look, if you want that kind of freedom, flexibility, you don't have to take time off to go. You just stop what you're doing to do what you need to do, and then you continue, when you have time to continue. My journey so far has been great. Then this business, apart from the support, for me, the support is mind blowing. Now, what I
Yeah.
know about successful people most of the time is they keep the tricks of their success to themselves. This business
Mhm.
is different. We actually share these things. You go,
Mhm.
you look, listen to masterminds, and somebody comes and is telling you, right, I've noticed this thing that works. This is what I do. This is a mistake I made. This is what you should do. And the amount of help is just, is mind blowing. Everybody wants to help you out. So it's not even just your mentor or your coach, the whole community on a WhatsApp group. You put a question there before your coach even gets to you, or your mentor, somebody else has answered the question.
Mhm.
Somebody's calling you. We have accountability partners. I have a partner
Mhm.
in America. Never met the person before, but we check out each other's business. We see what we're doing. We give each other advice. It's a global community. There's so
Mhm.
much help and support. And then apart from, and it's not even just the money, it's not even just the remuneration. And the remuneration is great, don't get me wrong, but it's not
Mhm.
even just about that, even building people up. So my mentees, you watch them from when they start, to where they get to. I've met people who say they couldn't do a video. Now they're doing lives. Their confidence level has. A friend of mine said her self-esteem has gone so high. She
That's
was
it.
at a she literally used to get depressed. She had anxiety issues. Now she's
Mhm.
confident. She's hosting lives. She's talking to people. And
Mhm.
for her, that's even the best part of it. It's not even what she
Yeah.
gets financially. It's made her a totally different person. She feels so good in herself. And this is what the business does for us. Skills, right? The skills are just, I mean, you have
Endless.
so much skill. Motivating people, talking to people, navigating around issues, helping
Mhm.
people out. There's so much you gain from this business. And for me, it's just one of those things that, and the question a lot of people ask themselves is, why didn't I know about this a long time ago? That's
Mhm.
what people ask
Mhm.
us, because
Yes.
you realize you would have wanted to be doing this for so long now. So it's
Absolutely.
great. It's been great from day one, and it just keeps getting greater and better and better. So yeah.
And it can only get better, it can only get better. And when you
So,
see, like, since COVID, the digital world is just growing
mm,
spontaneously.
mm,
And if you don't tap into the train, get on the train,
mm.
you have a train of people, community of people that have common goals,
Yeah,
successful people sharing their millionaire masterminds,
I
what
know.
they've done, and they don't shy away from sharing. It is a train to join,
It
actually.
is. It
And
is.
the way you said, well, your mentee was the skills she developed, being
Yeah.
able to do it. It felt like that my first 3 months. Literally, I was like, I feel like I've acquired or gained all the thing I invested to
Uh-huh.
start my business.
Uh-huh.
And I remember my first interview was 3 months into the into my business. Someone interviewed me. I was talking so confidently online. Usually, I use my social media for greeting people happy birthday, da da da
Okay.
da, like that.
Okay.
But after the interview, she said to me, Mariam, did you say you're just 3 months into the business? You're so confident. Like, I feel like I've achieved all I've invested. It's just
Wow.
amazing.
It
It's
is.
amazing.
It is.
It is, and we continue to learn because things will continue to change
Yeah.
because that's just the generation we are in.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Digital tools, digital marketing, digital everything. We buy
Yeah.
our stuff online these days. All shops are closing down in town
Oh yeah.
center
Yeah.
online. People are doing affiliates. Come on, guys, let's join into this business and we
You
can
need
teach
to.
you on how you can tap into multiple streams
Oh
of income.
yes. Definitely.
Amazing. So let's go on to the fourth question, which is how do you manage all your responsibility? I know you've touched base with
Mm.
some of it. You know, you work at in the evenings. I know you're hands-on daddy. Thumbs up to all the hands of daddy. I mean, my husband is an hands-on dad.
Mm.
I don't know how I would have done it without him. So
Okay.
thank you to you daddies that are hands-on and doing amazing for your family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So how do you manage your responsibility in practical terms?
Right. So it takes a lot of planning, takes up some sacrifice as well. And like I said, I work nights. I come home and I'm sometimes I'm busy. I'm not busy, tired. I meant to say, I'm busy at work. Get home and I'm really tired. And the last thing you want is to be dealing with a mentee or checking on leads or stuff like my business and be very worn out or tired. So depending on how work went, there's some mornings where I'll pop into the business for a few minutes, check stuff out, then go have a nap, wake up. But what I tend to do is in the afternoon, which is homework time for the kids, is business time for me. Okay, and because obviously it's online, it's at home, I can be checking out their homework and be doing the business at the same time. Now, for me as well, Mondays, I don't do Sunday night. Sometimes I do a Saturday night as and when they need me to. So Mondays for me are my webinar, mastermind catch-up days, business catch-up. That's the day I dedicate a lot to the business because I practically cannot do it every day within the week.
Mhm,
I'll definitely pop in and out of it, but I might not be able to give it 2 hours or 3 hours, And
mhm,
I've come to see that with this business as well, and as much as it's flexible, it's great. The time you put in, you get more output out of it. Some people have the idea that, oh, it's online, it's flexible, it's my own business. But when you think of your normal work, you're giving 8 hours a day or more to that job. You get me?
mhm,
So if you want a lot of output from this, you need to put in more time and you practically need to make the time. It's worth it, so you make the time to do it. Anything that you really want to do, you will do. It's just having
mhm,
to plan it out. Now, also because of the automation part of this business, it makes it a little bit easier. There are days I'm in church all day. I come back home and there are things in my funnel. There are things are just working in the background. Warren Buffett made a comment. He said, if you're not working when you're sleeping, it will be very hard to achieve certain goals and success. And this business does that for us. In the background, when you're not even on it, things are working, things are moving. So the automation helps a lot. You
mhm.
come in, you do the practical, personal bits. The automation does the rest for you, and that's it. It's a done
That's it.
deal. So,
Amazing. No matter how busy you are, it's
mm,
something that you can do. You choose the time you want to put into your business.
yeah.
Nobody does that for you. If you want
Uh-huh.
to put in 2 hours, it's for you. If you want to do it like, okay, a particular day, I don't go to work, I want to dedicate it to my business, you can do that
Uh-huh.
and schedule your business activity, income generating activities
Yeah.
ahead of time, spread out throughout the week, knowing that you might not get the time during the week to do what you need to do. Like
Yeah.
Komla said, interviews. You mentioned something about the automation that does a lot. We have
That's-
automation. We have the sales funnels that we will build for you that would help you do the ad work
mm,
during the time that you're resting, sleeping, or doing your job. You
Yeah.
know, sometimes I wonder, sometimes maybe my heart is going on online. And sometimes I'm like, I'm at work, something like someone messaged me, I just saw your video. This, that, I'm like,
Mm.
sorry, I'm at work. But that's the beauty of automation. And it
I
comes with
know.
no, 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 I'm at work, but the video is going on,
It
schedule
is.
activity is going on. So
Mm.
it's a win-win, guys. The training is there. Definitely you need to be trained because to use
Yeah.
automation, to use the robot, you need to program the robot. So you
True.
need to learn how to program your robot to work for you.
That's
That's
it.
what we teach you. That's
Mm.
what the academy part of our business is for, to
Mhm.
help you optimize your business and achieve more. Last question is a bonus question. So, what advice would you give any hardworking professional, any dad out there, anyone across the world looking for an extra stream of income? Because our business is global. We
Mm.
are everywhere. You know, when people say, Miriam, I saw you somewhere, I'm like, I'm everywhere. I know you saw me. Are you interested? Let me go with the information. What advice would you give anyone?
Right. So my advice would be online work. It's the way forward. It's the in thing now. We've mentioned the automation already. We've mentioned the training. The training in this business is great. It's video based, very easy to follow. You watch a video, you duplicate what they're saying, and that's it. You get trained. Then you have the support, like we said before. You have a mentor, you have a coach, you have the whole community, and we tend to do a lot of things on social media already anyway. Why not get paid for being on social media? Because that's what we do. When you have a break at work, you're on Facebook, you're on TikTok, you're on YouTube, you're watching stuff. Well, this business leverages on these platforms. So for me, it's a total no-brainer. You know, a lot of people say they don't have the time, and it's true. You probably don't have the time to do a traditional second job, but you definitely have the time to browse online. Well, this is what
Mhm.
we're doing. We're browsing online.
Yeah.
So browsing online, we already do that. And then the startup as well, you don't have to now get a smartphone. You already have one. Chances are you already have a laptop, you have a house, you have internet, you have Wi-Fi. There's really nothing else you need to get to start the business. You just need to decide, and mindset is really important. So you
Mhm.
decide that this is what I want to do. Be teachable, be coachable, okay? Follow the training, take action. Skepticism is good. Don't get me wrong, but skepticism has never gotten anybody paid. It's good to
Mhm.
be skeptical so you watch what you're doing. You don't get into bad situations and you don't get cheated out of anything. But then
Mhm.
when you look at this is legit. You see our faces. This is a business with a difference. People who have something to hide will not come out, mention their names, tell you where they live, do live videos, that could be
Yeah.
seen by anybody anywhere. If somebody was looking for me for doing some sort of shady deal, they might end up seeing this interview and go, "Oh wow, he's there."
Exactly.
There's nothing to hide. So the people on here, the groups we put you onto, the WhatsApp groups, the Facebook groups, you're seeing people posting things daily. It's the best thing I can think of and I can advise you to do. So you want to get on this bandwagon, you want to take action, you want to get into the team, and you want to start reaping the benefits of everything that we're reaping and we're telling you about.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. What an amazing session. A huge thank you to our wonderful guest for sharing his journey in balancing being the father of three while building a thriving digital business. Well, his story is a testament that to how dedication and vision can truly transform lives. So, to everyone watching, either you're watching, you've tuned in live, or you're watching the replay, thank you so much for watching, engaging, and being part of this supportive community.
Yeah.
If today's session has inspired you and you're wondering if this could be for you, remember you only need a smartphone, internet access, and the willingness to learn and the
That's
willingness to achieve big things in life. You know
yes.
what, guys? That is it. That is it. So if you're interested, you can reach out to Komla or you can DM me. We can
Yeah.
get you started. And when I mean get you started, I'm not saying you starting the business straight away. We want you to understand what the business is about before you start. So you follow the process, we register you, you watch our webinar. Once you watch our webinar, you're happy, you get our trial package that will lay it all out to you for you
Sure.
to make an informed decision.
Yeah.
So it's left to you to take that decision. We're about to take the last month of year 2024. What is the best time to start prepping for an amazing 2025,
It's
guys?
now. It's now.
Now. It is now. We're here to support you. Komla is here to support you.
I
I'm
am.
so pleased because someone said to me, "Oh, it's only women, only women. Men are not in this." And I'm like, no, there are
I'm
men
here.
in this.
I'm here.
Komla is a father. He's a working professional as well, and he has his business running on the side for him. So, guys, it's left to you to make your decision. Don't forget to like, share, and follow this page for more inspiring future episodes. So support me by sharing this powerful story from entrepreneurs all over the world, showing how diverse and transformative this business truly is. So until next time, take care and keep
Yeah.
striving for your dream. Thank you.
Thank
Until the
you.
next
Bye,
episode.
everyone. And thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, 1 minute before I go, I just saw someone make a comment. I like to
Okay.
future them. So yeah, Musmola is also a business owner. She's watching from New Jersey. Thank you.
Oh,
Now
wow.
is the time to start the business. All ages, all gender, and this business is
True.
for you. Thank you so much for Musmola for tuning in. She
True.
said we have an 82-year-old, maybe one of our
Wow.
amazing. I've seen some retirees, but this is amazing to know. Thank you, thank you so much. So bye for now.
Bye, everyone.